Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Humna. I am an art healer. I believe art has a way to express things that are hidden deep within either in the universe or within your own being, and it has the power to channel into your subconscious mind and bring to life that what we at times don't even know exists and is there. So going into practices of mindful art helps us to channel those messages that are within us for us, and in time they make themselves be heard. My upcoming retreat on the 28th of this month is going to be all about throat chakra, and I was sitting down to do my notes and excuse me, and I realized that it is the solar eclipse today, and I got this deep desire to connect with I went quiet because there is a eagle that I just saw, cat which looked like an eagle to me. Anyway, I don't know what that means, but universe has strange. We could be looking at things thinking they are the way that's what gives us strength, but they could actually be something different to what we're looking at. I don't know how that connects, but maybe this was a message for someone who's going to be listening to this video, that whatever it is that you're seeing is not the whole picture. But anyway, coming back to the topic, so today is the solar eclipse, and I had this deep desire that I wanted to express the solar eclipse through art and explain what really happens at human level inside our body. So I want you to imagine this whole journey that I'm going to take you on as you, right? So on one side there is earth. This is the earth. Then we have the moon that goes around the earth. So there's a space on which the moon goes, and then there is the sun. So that's the moon, and that's the earth, that's the orbit. So when you look at this, moon always symbolizes our emotions, things that we feel inside ourselves, which are not always visible. As you know, through the moon phases, when you connect yourself to the moon, you understand that the moon teaches us that not every part of you needs to be visible and exposed all the time, but when you feel safe enough to do so, then you are able to do it, because that's when you shine. But you have to feel completely safe in showing your vulnerability. And so this could connect or resonate when you're in situations with people where you feel safe enough to be your whole self, and that's when you shine. But in front of other people, you might not always be okay showing your emotions, because emotions are very, very personal. They are like things that are like your pearls that are inside your being, and they really do not need to be scattered around to be, shown off. Its emotions are something that is within you, connected to your energy, and not everybody has the right or even deserves to have those pearls that you are born with. So now imagine this is the moon and this is the sun. Sun throws its light onto the moon, and so the moon generally goes around, but when the eclipse happens, what happens is that the moon actually comes in between the earth and the sun. Now the sun throws the light on the moon, right? But only on this part, because it's right bang in front of it. So this moon doesn't get light on this side. So imagine this is, not imagine, know that this is your emotions, right? Now emotions on this side get completely lit up. This is like light. But on this side, what the earth sees is dark, right? So when the earth, meaning us, when we as humans are looking at our emotions, we are gonna see all the dark emotions within us surface, and we will have to face them, regardless of you feeling like you're ready or not. You will have to face all your fears, all the emotions. They come up to the surface for them to be visible to you, and all you will see is the darkness. Now what happens is that when this light falls on to the moon, this portion becomes dark, but there is a ring, because the light of the sun is of course coming from all angles, right? So the light actually creates a ring, which is called the ring of fire, around the moon. So what you see in an eclipse is a dark moon with a ring of fire around it. Now what does that symbolize? You ask yourself, like, what is it that the divine wants to say to us in this moment? So if moon is your feminine energy, which is your subconscious mind, the mind that is always active but is in the background, and your masculine energy, which we all have, masculine energy, which is the conscious mind meaning the action, and this is the feminine energy, is about feelings, right? So for the feelings, the feminine energy is going to show itself as all that you've done to your feminine energy, how you've suppressed your emotions, how you didn't speak when you were meant to, how you suppressed your voice, suppressed your anger, you suppressed all the emotions that you suppressed are going to surface themselves out. And the best thing that the divine creator does is he could shut off the sun for all week, that's what he's capable of doing everything. But what he did was he gave us hope. When you face your fears, your emotions, what you're feeling within you with utmost honesty, and say, this is what I am feeling. This is the love I feel for a certain person or certain career or certain situation. This is you own what you are feeling, meaning you own your darkness, because it's so bang in front of your face, you can't really run away from it. You can't run away from it. You have to face it up front. Your feminine energy is awakened. So also imagine, like, this side is so up, right? And this, like, so lit, and this side is the dark one. You can't really see the lightness of the feminine energy, because right now that energy is making itself bang in front of you. Like, you can ignore me all you want, you can ignore the emotions that you feel for me, but I exist, emotions exist. And so a lot of relationships that were unemotional, unreciprocated, like you were giving but not getting back, in those relationships are going to burn away. Because you see that fire, the ring of fire, the ring of fire is your protection. Your divine creator sends you this energy, they sends you this light that will, the ring of fire will burn away all your emotions, all your relationships that do not allow you to go into the feminine energy. So you are meant to feel the way you are meant to feel. You are meant to feel all your emotions. You're meant to feel regret, anger, resentment, shame, jealousy. You're not meant to suppress them or fight them and make them good or bad or judge yourself. These are emotions that you are born with. So if till you experience them, till you allow them to come to surface and be real, you will not be able to be a whole human being. So to live on the planet, you have to learn from the creations that are around you, that were created by the divine, to help you come into balance, which is what the earth is struggling with. The balance, like the balance of good and the balance of bad, the balance of war and the balance of peace, and the balance of hate and the love, and the women and the men and the children. Everything is so imbalanced, is because just the fact that our feminine energy and masculine energy are imbalanced. And so to get them into balance, you have to own. So the masculine's energy has to own that this is what I felt, and knowing that the ring of fire will burn away any relationship, any career, anything that you desired for, only for worldly purposes, because you came here as a being of purpose, as a being of doing your own soul mission. And for that, this will be burned away. You will gain clarity. A lot of relationships will die, fade away, and be taken away from you, because the ring of fire, which is the ring of hope for me personally, is what is going to burn away everything that is not allowing you to feel, allowing you to be real, allowing you to be your authentic, real self. Anything coming in between you and your divine and your energy and your emotions and your intuition, they will be burned away. And that is how the eclipse teaches us to come into balance, knowing that you are light, but you are only light when you recognize your darkness. And this is such a powerful moment in time, guys. I am, of course, going to work on this and create it into an artwork, and I'll share it to you with you as a time lapse, so that you can enjoy it also. But then I hope that this brings you some kind of clarity and allows you to understand that it is time to let go of relationships, people, career, and whatever it is that you need to, because if you don't, then the ring of fire will burn it away, regardless of you being ready or not. It is going to happen anyway. So you might as well lose your tentacles and things attached to the idea of keeping quiet, because now is the time to speak your truth. And when I say this, speak your truth, a lot of people say, oh, should I start like sharing, or should I start writing, or no. What I mean by being authentic is speaking to your own self, questioning what is it that you are feeling. Own those feelings. Do not run away from them. The moment you run away from your feelings and emotions, your masculine energy will be imbalanced, because you'll all be about work, earning, money, and you will not channel into your intuition, and that means you're living a lopsided life. So you are responsible for the balance in the world. The moment you come into balance and own your emotional side and your intellect side, your mind and your heart, your feminine and your masculine, when you are in balance of that energy, that you know when to act and when to move backwards, when to give and when to receive, and not to overgive and not to over receive. That is when you will be able to create balance. And every single soul that exists in this world has a responsibility towards the planet to heal it and bring it balance. The moment you balance yourself, you understand your emotions, you are able to speak the truth, you will be able to bring balance into the hearts of many people, and you will start your journey towards your soul purpose and understand why you are here. I hope this really explains. I'm so passionate, so I'm going to channel into that energy and start my piece. I will share that through this thing. If you enjoyed it, like I always say, share, like, and oops, my camera just moved. Share, like, and subscribe, and I would absolutely love to hear from you, your thoughts, what you're feeling. Are you losing job? Are you in the place of changing careers? Are you changing locations? Anything and everything that stops you from your purpose will be removed. So the sooner you let go of it, the sooner you release it from your energy, your body system. And also, if that's something that you need help with, I do one-on-one sessions, so you can get in touch with me. The information is down below in the description box, so you can send me a message and connect with me through Instagram also. Anyway, I'm gonna get to my video, and I'll see you guys in a bit. hope you enjoyed the video. There are a couple of downloads that came through, so I'm gonna take you through them, like a recap sort of a thing. But there were certain messages. I was drawing this inside of the sun, and I felt like the masculine energy within all of us has always taken or made decisions based on what looks good and what is acceptable by the society. And because the emotional side, the feminine side, is awakened, is now feeling like it's time to speak the truth of what is inside needs to come outside. They will I asked, why is this lopsided? And I said they are feeling imbalanced in themselves because the decisions that so far they've made was for the society, for the betterment of the world, but they forgot their own energy, and their deep hidden, like, inner child wounds are all coming to the surface to be re-evaluated and resurfaced so that they can deal with it and go through and feel them, so that they can release these stuck thinking, limited thinking, because their father could have said a certain thing and that got stuck. Their mother could have said a certain thing, the teacher could have said something, the sibling could have said something, the wife could have said something, or the society would have said you have to be in a certain relationship just because, what will the world say? And they were always concerned about the world. And now, as the masculine energy is waking up, making itself visible to reach the planet, to balance in the planet, they need to heal those imbalances within them. And the only way to do it, and the universe is helping us by giving us the opportunity of going within ourselves to see what is happening in the universe, in the skies, as a way to teach us. It's a lesson for all of us. When you don't face your emotions and you keep them blocked, you think, oh, it's all right not to speak, it's all right get insulted or humiliated by other people, or it's okay to be a slave to the society. No, it's not okay, because you're creating imbalance in the world. For the world to come into balance, you have to feel okay within ourselves. Also, I heard that the feminine energy needs to be taking care of the masculine energy. The masculines are feeling, the masculine side of within us is feeling very vulnerable and scared, and are worried that so far they've been taking all their decisions based on logic, but now they're being asked to have faith and hope. And the third thing is their decisions have to be based on what they are feeling, because you see, they're facing their dark side, they're facing the reality of what it is that they have within us. What they don't really understand is that there are cosmic powers, there's a whole universe that is surrounding them and orchestrating the whole thing for the earth to be balanced. It's not about the masculine energy, it's not about the feminine energy, it's about taking care of the earth and bringing a balance into that. Whatever the society or people or our ancestors have taught us, they've taught us to bring us to a place where we are today. And today, when we face our masculine, the doing and the feeling energy, we are being asked to bring the balance to the world and understand that that is what our sole purpose here is. You see how that is like dots and air, and there will be a new freshness to life when you release these attachment from old relationships, old careers, what you thought. Like, so you've been told that you have to become a doctor because your father was a doctor, your mother was a doctor, but you became a doctor because it kind of looked good, got you the money, got you the stability. What the feminine energy does is it has faith, it has intuition, it knows that if you became a musician instead of a doctor, you can make it work because you have it in you. It is in you, and that is what you came here to do, to be this. But what you've been doing is you're not working with the moon. The moon is here, imagine, and there's no moon here, there's no emotions. You're kind of operating just to serve the world, just to be a slave to the world, and that's pretty much it. But you forgot the existence of your emotions, of your feelings, of how you also need to value who you are. And that's the whole process of awakening, of spiritual connection, of connecting to the divine, of connecting to your creativity, of connecting to that soul purpose that you came here to be. Your whole soul purpose is to balance the energy, and when you are in balance, you start creating a balanced life, a balanced earth. And that is what we need to focus on, guys. We need to focus that we are over giving, or we are overtaking, we are wanting more, we are needing more, we are not accepting that the world around us is already there for us. We just need to shift our internal trauma into our strength. Whatever it is that you went through, whatever it is that your parents or your ancestors have taught you and told you in your culture, you're holding on to it. We're being asked to release that. We're being asked to let go of those tentacles. We're being asked to free ourselves and recognize that we did not come here to be suppressed, to be insulted, to be playing low, to be living in relationships which are not reciprocated, where you are unhappy, unsatisfied. It is time to move to careers and relationships where you are seen for the whole of you. Your emotions are as much valued as your intellect. Intuition and intellect, when they are in balance, when your mind and your heart are awakened at the same level, you are in sync with the universe. And that is what you're here to do. Be in sync with the universe. The universe speaks to you through these amazing events that happen around us. If you awakened, you start learning from all that is happening for us. It's not happening to us. The eclipse is kind of like is the final class, basically, that is gonna pull you out of your shell and free you from all that is draining and sucking and making you weak. It's going to pull you out into the real you if you allow it to. If you're going to hold on to old attachments, old patterns, old habits, old things, you will not be free to help and be a warrior in the world that you are needing to be in this point in time. Oh my God, I'm so excited and I'm so happy to be able to share this message with you all, whoever it reaches. If it does resonate with you, send me a message. Let me know how it made you feel. Did you feel uplifted? Did you feel whatever it is that you felt? I'd love to know. And yeah, you can connect to me through Instagram, like I said before. And I'm just like, wow, what a beautiful world we live in, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Have a magical day. Love you lots. Take care. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.